My name is Marianne and I'm joined today by Ali. Ali, hi. It's really nice to have you here. Shall we start with you introducing yourself and just telling us briefly why you're here?
Yeah, so my name's Ali Millar. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. A couple of years ago, I wrote a book about it that was out with Penguin Random House. It was called The Last Days. And that was really about growing up as a Jehovah's Witness and then leaving the religion as well. So a lot of people leave when they're kind of in their teens. But I left when I was a lot older. So I was nearly 30 when I left, which kind of made the story quite a different story.
That sounds very, very interesting, and I have a lot of questions, so prepare yourself. Shall we start with the very beginning? I'm wondering if the best way to start is to explain who are Jehovah's Witnesses and kind of what they believe in. I mean, briefly, obviously, there's a lot to kind of put into it, but can you give us an overview?
Yeah, absolutely. So Jehovah's Witnesses are ostensibly a Christian religion. They believe that the end of days is coming imminently. So they preach to warn people about the end of time coming. They believe that God's real name is Jehovah, which is why they're called Jehovah's Witnesses. And they go out on their preaching work to try and convert other people. But they have a number of beliefs that kind of set them apart from mainstream Christianity, and a number of kind of rules and regulations that they call principles that they live by. So, for instance, not only do members go out and preach from door to door, they also stand next to the carts. They didn't have those carts when I was growing up as a witness, but one of the things that most people know about them is that they don't celebrate Christmas, they don't celebrate birthdays, they don't celebrate Easter. In fact, they celebrate very little. The only thing that they kind of have as a celebration is remembering Christ's death, which they call the memorial. They also don't accept blood transfusions, which leaves members open to dying. A lot of people have died from not accepting blood. Members also don't vote. They're encouraged to be no part of the world. And this kind of encouragement to be no part of the world means that quite often they're encouraged to have limited education. If you do go to university, it's often to study something that's kind of vocational. So it would be to do something that's going to guarantee you a job at the end of it. Kind of arts, humanities, philosophy, all of that is kind of frowned upon.